Hey, watch me make this radio top hit song in like 2 minutes. Alright, here you go.
CoolTechZone, baby, like the sky. Screens and brights, flying fast, goodbye.
That was easy. Maybe too easy. Hold up. Does Music AI just copy already existing songs, mashing them together into a musical Frankenstein? Today, let's discuss how to make music with AI and all that comes with it. The main two musical AI tools that are all the rage right now are Suno and Udio. Udio? That one. I guess for some reason every music AI app likes short names that are hard to pronounce. While they have their differences, the overall process is very similar, and since Suno Musical AI is free for you to try out, let's focus on that. So, how do you build a song? It's humorously simple. Enter what you want, click create, and that's it. Here's your song. Alright, let's try it. I'll type in a pop song about tech and AI overtaking my life. I'll click the generate button and let the robot X Factor begin.
In the morning, wake to screams.
Like, how crazy is the speed at which Suno builds these songs? It takes, what, like 30 seconds to get not one, but two versions of what I asked for. And that alternative comes with different styles, voices, and intros.
Click on the link, click cool. Don't be a victim, don't be a fool.
Now this might all depend on the AI version and new updates and whatnot, but currently I tend to find that the second version better matches my initial prompt. And a few notes about generation. As with all AIs, the first few words are the most important, so try to change these to get bigger differences. There's a list of banned words, usually profanities or specific artist names. So no Lana Del Rey song about summertime potatoes and carrots, unfortunately. This is great, and artists are protected, but like, are they? To get something like a specific artist, you just need to mess around with genre, and here you go.
Oh, sweet VPN, hide me away from prying eyes and wolves astray.
Doesn't he sound a little bit like Ed Sheeran? I mean, it's not one-to-one, but I'm sure if I messed with it more, I feel like I could get it pretty close. There's even entire websites that show you the most popular artist prompts. So, yes, technically, artist, copywriter, material is protected, the keyword being technically, but let's test out instrumental options and say go with Caribbean, EDM, funk. I don't even know if this makes sense in any reality, but god damn it, it somehow pulled it off. Well, I guess this genre exists now. You're welcome, world. To be fair, I didn't know half these music niches existed before using Suno, so I guess it also has some educational value, right? Anyway, to better judge whether robots will rule us all, we need to check what the custom mode offers. This allows me to come up with my own lyrics and song name, while also giving me a bit more control over the style settings. It's really fun to come up with nonsense, and then see how the AI tries to make it rhyme. Let me just smash my face on the keyboard real quick and see what comes out. And it actually works, sometimes. Other times, not so much. My personal obsession is taking old school songs from my childhood and making stupid covers with Suno. Oh, that was a pop song? Well, now it's Japanese metal. Oh, 90s grunge. How about ethereal dance pop?
Hello, hello, hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us.
One thing to note is that Suno works with languages other than English. It's not perfect yet, but you can experiment with text from all over the world. In general, the quality is okay. You can hear that it's AI, by the way. It slurs some words or adds intonations in wrong places. But play this on an old speaker in a shopping mall and nobody would notice that it's an AI. I also want to touch on some updates. When Suno just started, and I've made some songs, they were okay. A bit simple, boring, not really having breakdowns or riffs, kinda just using the same old patterns.
Living in a world so full of lies. I'm trying to find my way, looking for the skies, but the streets are cold and the people fake. I gotta break.
Now, it adds all sorts of interesting things, like full breakdowns in the middle or voice modulations. It kind of surprised me with a lot of its choices.
More than meets the eye, I see the soul that is inside. Ooh.
But keep in mind that to achieve this, I did a lot of variations and generally messing around. And I was able to do it because Suno gives you daily free credits, and those bad boys stack up. So if you don't create anything for a week or so, you can come back churning out a few albums at the same time. If I have to give you my overall opinion of Suno and Music AI in general, well, you are not an artist for creating music like this, and it will never replace real genuine creators. However, if you're making YouTube gaming videos, cooking TikToks, or want to make a personalized birthday song for a friend, Suno is an amazing free tool. This way you know that your videos will never be taken down due to weird copyright laws because of background songs that you used. Speaking of copyright, the top dogs in the game, Sony, Universal, Warner, have already claimed that Suno and Udio have committed copyright infringement. And the language they used isn't fun. On an almost imaginable scale of copyright infringement. This comes just months after roughly 200 artists, including Billie Eilish and Nicki Minaj, signed a letter calling for the predatory use of AI in music industry to be stopped. All of this is based on a claim that these AI models were trained on existing songs that were copied from Spotify or other streaming services. Basically, that they were built on other people's work without them ever consenting. How true this is, it's really hard to say. Suno didn't give any comment, and Udio just made a vague post about how its AI listened to a large collection of records. What makes this whole thing even more complicated, one Redditor created a song that automatically had a producer tag in it. Yeah, you know the one.
Lord of Castamere, but now the rain sweet for his home, no one there to hear.
That's probably not a coincidence. I say probably because we'll likely never truly know. Sure, Suno might have ripped off Metallica's sound and infringed on their copyright, or certain genres of music out of hundreds of generations and prompts just happen to sound like Metallica. I mean, it's not a magically unique sound, right? There are just so many combinations that we can make to consider something original. After watching so many discussions, presentations, interviews, and YouTube videos about AI copyright law, I'm honestly kind of split. AI can just be stealing everybody's hard work, or it could simply reveal the limitations that we haven't thought of because we've never truly experienced so much with such easy access. In general, if you're back here a year from now, the situation with copyrights and AI might be completely different. There are fiery debates about art theft and acceptability. I know, I can't play music for but just making nonsense songs for videos truly brightens my day. I don't know, it's just such an intricate thing. What I want to leave you with after all this discussion is to make music any way you can for your enjoyment. Just don't be an ass. Anyway, that's it for this AI and music video. Well, almost.